Hello and welcome to part 7 of our Boba Fett illustration. And the first thing is that you have to excuse the voice. Pretty ill at the minute, so it's a bit croaky, but I still wanted to get a video out today. So where we left this illustration, we had done some shading, and we had started to bring the highlights out. I noticed that we haven't done any highlights in grey, so that's where I want to start today. So we'll make a light grey. Light grey. And we also had a colour palette, didn't we, somewhere up here. So when I went green, I think I went to the topmost screen. So we'll do that for the grey now, and then we'll see how that takes us. So I think we will start now. Should we start here? Yeah, let's start here. Oh, that's very bright actually. So just bringing some grey across. You also have to excuse any coughing. This illness seemed to come after a work party. Someone decided to infect me, shall we say. And now I feel like shit. But you know, I have a newborn, so no rest for the wicked. She is currently asleep, so I'm using this time to relax with a lemsip and do some drawing. Just don't tell her. So not much is new, mainly because of the illness. I've had some ideas for some future prints, and I'm actually hoping to do one as a collaboration. There's some talk about that at the minute. Hopefully for the next MCM, I will have it finished. Well, it's a good few months away, so I bloody better have it finished. Also, what have I done recently? So I have borrowed some Copic markers, and I tried my first ever attempt at a marker illustration that is currently on YouTube, but I forgot to add audio to it, so it is just a boring, quiet speed time-lapsey video that I need to go back and add audio to. It won't be a voiceover, it will just be... Oops, sorry, I've managed to move that. Yeah, it won't have a voiceover, it'll just be some music of some type. But I do want some music in there. So just trying to bring out some highlights. Bring out some highlights here. You know, where the light's going to touch. Oh, excuse me. As I said, ill. Some highlight. Oh, too thick. Yeah, we do have the small brush. It just came out very thick there. I'm going to move this back over there. You can see why I didn't worry about going too far across the lines, because I knew I was coming back to it. Helicopters flying ahead, if you can hear that. We need shadow. There will be shadow because of the finger there. I still need to go back and finish these hands as well. I really should have made that the priority today, but I didn't see it till just then, so yeah. Bringing out some was that? Bringing out some... Oh, I can't get my thickness right today. Sharp intake of breath. Usually I do some warm-up strokes, but I completely forgot. Oh, what's happening now? There we go. It takes a little while to get back into the swing of things. We've only been recording 5 minutes, so... Well, at this point, 5 minutes. I'm not sure when it's edited down how much it will be. We're also recording this video on my phone because I wanted to try it, really. Oh, where's my pen stroke gone? I pressed the eraser button, my bad. I wanted to see if I could plug my microphone into my phone for... I don't actually know, just testing, see what I can do. Maybe Sundays I'll be processing a video in the background or something, and too much processing power being used. Just looking at alternatives. Usually what I do is I have Adobe Audition in the background while I screen record, because for some reason my sound card doesn't pick up my microphone when I'm in recording software. So like now I'm recording in OBS, but absolutely no audio is being picked up by it. It just doesn't recognize the sound card at all. Sharp intake of breath again there, sorry. It's because I'm trying really hard not to cough, even. Not trying really hard to cough. Believe me, I could succeed at that today. And I'm just hoping I haven't infected my newborn. That would not be fun. I also, for the first time, there was Prime Day recently, Amazon Prime. So I purchased my first... Oh God, that sounded awful. Purchased my first ever set of Copic markers. I got the monochrome set. If you've seen any of my work, you know that I'm a sucker for monochrome posters. Love them. Absolutely love them. Every poster I do has a monochrome variant at least. Well, I'm not going to lie. I draw it initially in monochrome and then add some colour, because I just love it. So I'm hoping to be able to do a few more hand-drawn illustrations, kind of like my Rey Star Wars poster. That was all hand-drawn, then taken... Oh, pardon. Then taken onto the computer to, as I said, add some colour. Yeah, the other reason I wanted to try my microphone was so that we could do some live videos. We could use Facebook Live, but I'm not sure if I can merge recording from a screen with audio from a phone and then going on YouTube Live or whatever. May have to ask around for some people who have done this a little longer than me. Why are my strokes so thick today? I blame being ill. Everything seems so thick. Maybe I'm not zoomed in enough. Maybe I'm zoomed in too much. Maybe it's just not going to work today for me. Where did this line come from as well? Oh, we're all over the shop. I believe there should be a highlight here for his pocket strap. So if we bring that up. Oh, God. There we go. the thing with highlights, I always find you don't actually need that much of it. What we do need is some green down here. Why did we skip this? I can't even remember. So we've done the highlights there. We've got some green highlights up there. Maybe now is a great time to go back to the actual pencils. Maybe it is time we... Why is this so thick today? What was I saying? Maybe it's time we actually finish the hands and the gun, etc. If we turn that layer colour off, I'll actually be able to grab it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just need to go down today because everything's just getting a bit too thick. And I'm not that keen on it. Alright, let's... So, see, that just seems so thick. Right, undo. So let's think about this. Boba Fett armor, fingers, blackness. Oops. Definitely heavy fingertips today. That is the same colour, isn't it? So gun would come down here. Finger extend out that way a bit. Too close to the mic. I'm just going to move the mic back a bit. And we'll just boost that in post-production. I feel like there's too many intakes of breath for my liking. And it's all because of this bloody illness. You might hear a lot more keyboard noise now because I will start using my keyboard shortcuts a bit more. I really didn't mean that stroke to be that thick, but so I just need to think. I don't think this should be green. Or this. Oh, I need some reference. Now we throw this one up here. Yeah, we'll start. We just need to start. Actually, I need to turn off some colours. Then I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing a bit better. So I know some people they actually use rulers on their screens for straight lines. That's a bit of a tip for you. I don't, but maybe I should. Especially, I just can't draw straight lines today. But I know some, we'll say they're pretty famous artists who use that technique. They will literally have their traditional ruler on screen and they'll just go along. I just tend to do that a few times and see what sticks. There we go. Like that one. I like that one now. We'll do the same there, and a thinner one there, and one more there. And then, I don't know, for me it works. Well, I like it anyway. And that's all that matters. I'm in charge, no one else. I think this is definitely something I need to go back and look at references for, because I do want his gun to look semi-authentic. Maybe this is a thicker line, because it looks like that may be the end of that. Let's turn that palette off as well. Oh. Don't know why that got stuck. Maybe we'll just stick to his fingers. If I remember correctly, his fingers like that. Then knuckle, I guess 1, 2, 3, knuckle, 1, 2, no, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, knuckle, 1, 2, 3. Does that look right? I guess that's right. Just don't do it that way. And we can't. Excellent. Old-fashioned erasing. So hand down there. So we'll do that stroke, and obviously it'll be very dark this side. Why is this so big? I'm going to take that down to 1. Now I've lost myself. Where are we? We're there. I'm actually thinking this may all be in shadow. There we go. Turn you around. How does this happen? He's got armor on his wrists up, so maybe that's what that was. Yeah, maybe we'll say it is anyway. And we'll use that to define. Just got a feeling that it could get a bit confusing over this side. I don't want this to be an attention grabbing area, because you've got a gun up here that should have more attention, I feel. I'm also not happy with how unnatural this all looks. They don't look like clove ripples. Yeah, that's something else I do want to sort out. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing this hand, and I don't know, it's just not coming to me today. Maybe we'll throw down a basic hand. We'll throw down just knuckles, and maybe this one will take me a bit of time. Knuckles. Oh God, what happened there? Fingers. Right, apart from that really awful finger there, which is so awful, I need to fix it even on a quick illustration. So I'm thinking it'll be something like that-ish. And then he's obviously holding the gun down there. But actually that doesn't look awful. It doesn't look good, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't it doesn't look completely turn the monitor off and go to bed. Awful. Maybe that's it, actually. My monitor's a bit further away than usual. Don't crash. Sorry, nearly dropped my mouse. Sure, that was a lovely noise. Oh, that feels a bit better, actually. Maybe that's why my stroke was all a bit weird. Yeah, now it feels like I need it thicker. We'll take it up to, not 15, 1.5. The only thing is now the keyboard is a lot closer to the mic. You just can't win these days. There. No, we'll erase that. We'll just... Yeah, we'll leave that for now. See, this is how I work. I think of loads of stuff to come back to. It's like 2 or 3 passes to every part. Ow. Sorry, I dropped something. But yeah, we're still recording, so that's okay. I don't care. So at least some of the gun is done now. That's what I wanted to get really done today. Oh. And then bring that out. Maybe I should have listened to my own advice and brought a ruler out. That would have probably made a bit more sense here. But we're definitely getting to a point where I will be happy. Especially when we turn the colours back on. What else? What other colours did we have to add? Green. Well, minimise green, minimise grey, red and yellow. Red and yellow. Now, red is. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I really should try to find a reference image. Maybe we'll go for an E. I kind of want to do the jetpack colours. I wonder if I open a new tab on my phone, will it destroy the recording? It seems to still be recording. Yeah. Of course, I had turned my phone offline for the recording. Aha, technology all around us. Right, let's see what we can come up with. And I'm literally just Googling Boba Fett. So this is a quick image. Red, red, red. Red, yellow, yellow. Right, we're just using a random picture. And I can never tell when images have been reversed with Star Wars. I'm wondering, have I bloody put his cape on the wrong side? No, his cape's on this side. Oh, shit, I don't know. Well, we'll go with yellow for now. because that is on shoulder pads. So we're going to pick this, which is a bit of a disgusting kind of mustardy colour. And this will be our base layer. Oh god, that is awful. I'm also going to put yellow right at the top because I can't be bothered going back and erasing all the greys. So we'll kind of roughly that big, I think we'll go with, and then say about there, and we'll go around there. Just bring it close there, and now we fill it all in. Fill. Sorry, this is an awful yellow. Absolutely shocking. We will definitely be fixing that because I hate this yellow. And then we can't even see his other bloody shoulder. So we'll just leave one. Oh, wrong button. Make a brighter yellow. I think that'll be too bright. I'm going to go there. That's a nicer yellow. I like this yellow. Maybe this should be the base yellow, and it'll tell that other yellow to not be so awful. This video also may be a bit different. I'm thinking of adding some music, some royalty-free music, we should add, behind this voiceover. Basically, I found the option where you can have music that then fades out as I talk or cough on Premiere Pro, and I thought that'd be quite cool. Right, so if that's base yellow, yep, sorry I didn't name my layers. Base yellow, and then light yellow, and then we're going to pick even lighter yellow and do the tiniest bit. Actually, new layer, always new layers, and I forgot to name that one as well, didn't I? And we'll just bring out the tiniest highlight. Where would it be? The brightest bit would be somewhere around here, I guess. It all depends what I do with this bit here, but we can always fix it. And I actually don't like this. This yellow may suck, and I hate it. Are Boba Fett's wrists green? Or are they red? Let's add a base red. And what will definitely start, what's been annoying me for a long old time, we just moved that back up, is around the eyes. Well, the visor. So where's about there, and then that's dark green, or is that part of the dark green and the red comes along? No, I think if anything the red would be there and then come out to there, come out down to there. No, this maybe I did that so that I knew where it was. All that time bringing out the highlights. Dead to me now. And suddenly it looks about 10 times better. There we go. because I've tested a few different things in this video, I can't remember how long it actually is. So this video may be a bit longer than the others, but that's okay for now. I don't know why, I know when I'm sitting there watching videos, I get bored after about half hour, if I ever get half hour to watch. So I try not to make it too long. Plus, who wants to listen to someone ramble for half hour? You know what, actually, I don't know, this looks weird now. I don't know what I've done. Because it'll be dark green as well. Maybe it is the actual visor, less the colour and more this. Ooh, that's an eraser. And more the shape. Why are we not picking up the colour? There we go. Because his eyes never tapered off like this. They were just square. And it was a square that increased. I think I've made it worse. Right, so it was definitely Boba Fett was a rectangle, then got bigger. Maybe that's the case. It needs to be about there and be bigger. And then this thread would need to come into a bit about there. So if we erase, maybe even tighter than that, kind of there, and down there. We erase all this, and then if we bring it about there, and then tighter in like that. And it was just a much thinner strip on top. Bring some colour in there. I don't know, something like that. And then darker green. Let's erase some of this as well. Oops. I don't know. Something along those lines. Because yeah, then he has the thing. It could just be that all the paint looks a bit too perfect. Like there's no dents, there's no dings, there's no silver bits. See, I think this is red. In fact, I'm sure it is. So I'm going straight red. I know for sure his belts and that's red. Yeah, we'll go red here. It's quite nice because it's this rustic red as well, which I really am liking. I like this red as much as I dislike that yellow. I'm not sure if this bit's red, but we're going to do it red for now. Red out here. So all that bit that I've done green was wrong anyway. That's why it didn't feel right. Don't worry about me going out the lines either. It will obviously all be cleaned up. This is just to lay down some base colours. So is this bit red then? I think it is. So all this is wrong as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. We'll fix all this then. See, this is what happens when you don't have reference images to hand. You end up redoing a lot of work. The good thing is, though, is just if I find out that actually I was right and it was green, then, or if I just want it green, because I can, then it's still there, just hidden underneath. So we've got red, and then this is red, and that's green. Then his pouches are beigeish. I reckon that's... let's add a bit more base green in underneath then, just to separate, so I know what I'm doing. And that would be green. That would be grey. I know that, because that's what's in my head. And that's the rest of the gun. So that obviously wouldn't be green. And I think we're going to leave this episode here. I mean, I know it's not exactly what we want. Let's turn that off. And let's just erase this bit, because that's a bit randomly there. But it is coming together a bit nicer now. And next episode, I will add the shadows and highlights over here. And we're going to pick a better yellow. That's the main thing. And maybe add the dark green up here. I'm not sure. Something's missing here. I'm not sure if this is the gun handle or if it's just supposed to be the grey of the arm. But yeah, we'll leave that there. So make sure you check in for part 8. Should be coming sometime this week, depending on how my throat feels. But thanks for watching. Goodbye.